And welcome back to another BobBlast. Hi, I'm Bob Burridge, and this one is all about sun, clouds, and shadows. Put those three together, you have some pretty neat paintings. Certainly, I do it for a dramatic effect. I make it all up. I stay in the comfort and safety of my own studio, and I just make all this stuff up. But when I make up these landscapes, and that's what we're doing here, is I like to include a cloud or some dramatic lighting, which then allows me to play with dramatic shadows, right? Something like that. Let me just show you some of the things I've been working on. So clouds, very dramatic, backlit, and that cloud doesn't have to be like a big white thing that says cloud. They can be subtle like that. And that's what I prefer, more subtle. Now this one is not subtle. This is screaming at you. You can always see the rays coming out behind there. I like that kind of energy and brush work where it kind of like, you almost see the rays. That's gonna come in handy when I go to do my shadows, okay? Sometimes you're quiet. I like the quiet, soft. You don't really have a focal point yet, but it's kind of reflecting into the water too. It's very ethereal. That's why I like these ethereal ones. And again, I'm making it all up as I go along. Now this kind of lighting is directly into the sun. So these trees are backlit, right? So now we have light rays coming this way towards you. But look what happens to the shadows. This is where I really do exaggerate it. As if that were a focal point, and the shadows go this way, and these go that way. It really doesn't. Shadows go straight down, right? But I'm in for the dramatic effect. Here's another example, dramatic effect. It almost is like a glare. When you're looking into the sun, you get a glare. I wanted this to be almost like, oh, it's hurting my eyes. But you still know that the light's up there because you can tell by the direction of the shadows. Just making it a little bit more dramatic. Again, I'd like to go down here. But it's the colors of the sky. Different kinds of colors of skies now. I hope you've noticed that right now, you go outside and look at the sky. Sometimes they're periwinkle, sometimes they're cobalt blue. What's really nice about that, put in the white clouds, but don't just stick it on. Have it part of the color as you blend it all in. So so it stands out, but doesn't really draw that much attention to itself, you know? These are my abstract ethereal landscapes, early morning warm-ups. And I know when you've been driving down the road and you see that one lonely cloud, you say, I gotta do that painting. That was it. So one lonely painting over the beach area, I gotta do that thing. They're fun, they're silly, lighthearted. And again, another version of light, just pure light. It doesn't have to have, and no contrast in here. But again, it's all about the brightness and lightness of going down to the beach. That's why I like to play with shadows and light and get that dramatic effect. Let me show you how I make the shadows. Let me explain how I see shadows, okay? I did a drawing here, a sketch of, let's just say we're looking straight down at a light source. That's the sun, all right? We're looking straight down. Think of all of these as big pillars or big posts or trees. So if the light's going out that way, the shadow's going to go out that way. If the light's going this direction, the shadow goes in that direction. That's what I'm doing here, emphasizing the direction of the shadows. Okay, once we know that, it's easier to understand, of course, now this. What happens here is the sun's really far away, lots of light. These might be fence posts. Here's the shadow. That's what everyone does, because that's reality. Not in my studio. We make it just a little more dramatic. Remember I told you about one-point perspective and how all the rays go away from the sunlight. So that just makes it more dramatic. It's not reality. But in a painting, I can do anything I'd like to do. And that's why when you have like a landscape, these are tree trunks or fence posts, look how the shadows go, radiating away from the sunlight in a really dramatic way. And it's pretty obviously that it's not really that way, but in my paintings, they are. Why do that? Because when I go to do the landscapes, I automatically know where I want to put the shadows. Very dramatic. And there's your cloud where I just basically just wiped paint away. And so let me show you how I make my ethereal clouds. So this cloud I did by putting this color over the whole painting, and then with a paper towel, simple paper towel, just start wiping it away. I like working that way, making them reappear over this dark color. I love doing that. So here's another way of doing it, where I actually put it back into a painting. So I'm doing it super abstract, landscape, town, and I just take paper towels, and I determine, what kind do I want to have? Well, big puffy clouds. So here we go. Wow. I almost had a look like maybe, oh wow, Reno or Santa Fe. So paper towels, that's one way of doing it. So what I have noticed is the clouds are darker on the bottom because they're full of moisture, right? Top parts are nice and bright. But right now they look like they were just added in. So I'm going to start adding some color in here. Kind of a Maxfield Parrish kind of thing here. Look at this. Now it's really dramatic. Now I'm mixing color. Yellow, pink. So wiping that background color, orange color, into the clouds too. Now I have a more of a painterly feel to it, right? Nice, dramatic. Wow. Anyway, I just keep painting until it looks good. Or at least looks like something I've never seen myself doing before. So this is adding paint to the painting. But then again, I'm coming back in and wiping away. You know what I call this? Painting. That's what we're doing here. Yeah. Ooh, getting really dramatic now. I like where it's going. Well, you get the idea. Whereas you can wipe away a wet paint or start adding more paint into it. And I like working this way and then going too far and then wiping the clouds away, bring back the original color, and it creates all kinds of drama. Now, don't forget to also do the shadows. It helps to anchor the trees and the fence posts and things like that. So clouds, sky colors, landscape, have fun with this, but always think super loose, not exact. This is a painting. Have fun with it. See you on the next BobBlast. Hi there, I'm Bob Burridge, and most of you know me as a workshop instructor. Well, did you know I do a lot of them online too? A lot of them. And you are in luck because this month, December, is a 50% Black Friday sale on all my online workshops. Imagine, you've seen them where we do abstracts, we do beginners, we do loosen up, we have the figure painting, we do all of that stuff, just like art school, all online. So how do you get there? Well, you can go to my website, to robertburridge.com. I can't wait to see you at my next online workshop.